What's up, YouTube? Brother Rob, Poetry Tomorrow in the house. It is Monday, May the 21st, 2018. A couple of days after the solo return of Brother El Haj Malik El Shabazz, also known as Brother Malcolm X. It's his birthday. Excuse me, need a little bit mid angle here. I'm not gonna stay on too long, and actually, I'm kind of testing this on my YouTube live, So, but Malcolm X's birthday was on Saturday, and he's been such a made such an impact on the Black community. His political stances for his people, not catering or submitting to the white power structure. You know, saying that as a people in terms of nonviolence, which I'm not going to throw any shade at Dr. Martin Luther King because he felt it was in his if he felt Dr. King felt it was in his right to use nonviolence as a way to deal with the situation of desegregation. But Malcolm was all about having the right to defend yourself, having the right to have weaponry, to go up against the white mobs. And as I said before, he's made a very significant impact. Now, but it seems like now, I think that the message of Malcolm has gotten a little muddied. I don't think Black people are more willing to talk about doing for self, talk about independence from the dominant white society. You know what I'm saying? And it is evidence to the rise of these degressive Negroes on the social media, going against what Malcolm spoke for, kissing up to the white power structure, loving on white folks, and you know, one perfect example of that is I just saw something on CNN where Van Jones had a meet and greet with Donald Trump. Van Jones, who's a political pundit on CNN, he was on, like I said, he was at the White House with Donald Trump, and from the beginning, I really didn't, I really didn't trust it. I really didn't trust Van Jones because he seemed like one of those brothers who are in the community whose primary purpose is to get along with white folks, to have a place in dominant society. And once he does that, he turns his back on the Black community. So it's really not surprising to have him did what he did with this little meeting about prison reform. Yeah. Interesting that this brother, knowing the track record of Donald Trump, of his racist attitudes, his racist speech, and now this atmosphere where you have you know, white folks calling the police on Black people for having a goddamn barbecue, having some crazy Trump supporter talking about they can't stand the fact that two Latino people are speaking Spanish to each other. And tell me, and he said that he was going to call the INS on them. So it's an atmosphere to where we're seeing this the 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 wolves, the right wing conservative wolves coming out the woodworks, and people like Van Jones with his "I want to get along with Whitey" concept just further enhances the hostilities towards Black people. You know, but then again, he's married to a white woman, so like I said, it's not surprising, but it's really goes against what Brother Malcolm spoke about. You know, about all by any means necessary. He spoke on, and we need to do a better job to dealing with these issues that's on a continual basis of that's continuing happening, and the racial hostility, the racial negativity, and it should not be about it should not be about the mental integration. It should be about being independent of the structure of white racism, white supremacy, to where we create our own structure, schools, jobs, so forth and so on. And that's what I'm all about. That's what we should all be about. Of course, you're going to have the white power structure, and you're going to have these digressive Negro stormtroopers try to go up against that, try to go up against us, and we need to be in a position to we hold them accountable by any means, as Brother Malcolm would say. So anyway, I guess that's it. Like I said, I'm just basically testing YouTube Live here. Perhaps in the future, I'll have more commentary, and I'm not trying to be this be this Facebook or YouTube revolutionary. I do put in the work, and I am part of my community down in South LA, even though I live in Lancaster. And actually, I'm definitely interested in owning my own bookstores. So we need that structure for Black people to survive, to inhibit some sort of growth, to create some sort of growth. So it shouldn't be all about talk. It's all about action. Anyway, if you guys like to subscribe to me, please do so. Or you can reach me on Facebook, Rob Poetry Morrow. And I do have a Twitter account, which I'm hardly on. It's at Rob Morrow. That's ROBMOO. I'm sorry, Rob Morrow, excuse me. Twitter account is take care of yourself, peace and love, and be safe. Hotep.